O inimigo ameaça o mundo. Nós estamos aqui para acabar com suas ambições. 6º Regimento, nós vamos tomar Monte Prano.
It's the 20th of September. General Zenobio commands the Smoking Snakes to take the hills around the city of Camaiore. In that attack, 5 Brazilians would perish. This happened only 4 days after they liberated Massarosa and 2 days after they conquered Camaiore itself. On the other side of the war, according to German sources, the Nazi forces were confident that they could hold the Allies until winter and then keep inflicting casualties on them. However, the Nazi counteroffensives, deadly as they were, failed as they were repeatedly pushed back by the Allies. Surrounding the important defensive position of Camaiore, there was a German-occupied hill, Monte Prano, which presented a high risk for a counterattack and strategic defense for the Jaegers. Although the Nazis wanted to gain time there, slowing the Allied advance, the American bombardment allowed the Brazilian troops to make their way to the top, inch by inch, over the course of 6 days. That's a feat of willpower, if you ask me. Taking that hill allowed further advance, so the Snakes managed to give a start to the bigger purpose of breaching the Gothic line, that is, to invade Germany. However, that did not come without a price. The Brazilians had their first casualties in battle, 5 dead and 17 wounded. On top of Monte Prano lies an almost 10-foot-tall iron cross made in honor of the 5 Brazilian soldiers who sacrificed their lives to capture it. What happened next can be quite confusing because the Snakes took a position that would later be retaken by the Germans with the same name of at least 3 other battlefields in Italy. In this case, we're talking about Castelnuovo di Garfagnana, a place that would eventually be reinforced heavily and would require a huge blood sacrifice to be recaptured. Regardless, it's a really important story to be told. So after taking Monte Prano, the Brazilian regiments advanced along the Serchio River, being harassed for days. Eventually, the regiments arrived near the city of Barga, and the Germans start a heavy bombardment operation with mortars and just about anything they could throw at them. But it was to no avail. The general in charge, Zenobio da Costa, didn't hesitate and occupied the city. He was becoming known for having an impulsive style of command, which worked pretty well so far. But considering very few of us are experts on Italian geography, let's take a look on what happened so far. Well, the first few Brazilian regiments disembarked on the Serchio Valley. They advanced through Massarosa, fought on Camaiore and Monte Prano. Then they went back to their advance along the Serchio Valley, where they were harassed by the enemy until they took Barga. That's when they took Castelnuovo di Garfagnana and suffered their first setback, being driven out by the German counteroffensive. As much as I hate to end the video with this defeat, in our next one, we'll watch how the Brazilians learned from it and became an even stronger force that would go on to perform excellently. As always, we need your help to continue doing this, so if you enjoyed watching, please share this video with your friends, hit the like button, and come back to learn all the details of the Brazilian participation in the war. Have a nice day.